any of you see so much as a rat's hair out of place, you tell the magisters.
You, tell me, have you seen a man acting suspiciously near here? Grey cloak, grey beard? Sat the chef? What tripe? That waif can barely carve a ham. And murder or not, Higba is still a sorcerer. He will be caught. Watch your tongue. Sir Raymond himself gave me order to find the tinkerer hiding in here. But I can still find time to haul you to a cell. Sir Raymond. He commands now for the last time. Have you seen anyone dressed as a tinker? Well, if you do see anything out of place, that lunatic is not going to take another magister. It'll be a pleasure to watch Magister. He's wanted in connection with the disappearance of several. As soon as we asked him about it, he fled. Who knows what he's done with our divine brothers? Why else would he run if he had nothing to... Besides, he was seen with the effects of one of our... We chased him to this fact now. I have a patrol...
Чувака прессуют только за то, что он волшебник.
Then we can get them out, and you can get back to work.
Так, надо вернуться к Лохару. Найти череп. Найти глаз.
Anyone up that looks at them funny.
Damn right. I got a right to live, don't I?
The ale will always...
You want an engraved invitation every time? You know the way.
Блин, я бы копье взял, конечно. Ой. Нет, мои кинжалы нормальные пока.
That's a lot of blood.
Better not be giving boss up. Better get out there before Maldus makes it all the way past up. I asked you for a man.
He takes the letter from your hands and
Bloody God, this is bad. Not just for me and mine. Not just for you and your... Hell if I know, but it don't sound good. Of course. Let's listen up. I need your help. We all do. Maldus has his hands on something dangerous. Something I was trying to protect us from. Not just my folks. Look, me and mine, we move classified cargo. Trouble is, we came across something no one ought to have. I ordered it to be destroyed. That can't happen. The less you know, the better. My people had an operation up in the caves outside. Haven't heard from them in a couple of days now. I thought maybe we'd lost the messengers to Voidwoken in the hills, but now I bet my lucky left foot Maldus is in the cave. Pray to whoever you pray to that it ain't too late. Finally, give me your map. I don't want to know what...
Loha rubs his forehead beneath...
So? Good spot to ground ships. I sent some of my best people there. I'm counting on you. Whatever's gone wrong there, I need it put right.
Loha trusts you, Buck. Don't disappoint him.
Yes.
Hope you don't go blind after all that.
Are you? Are you? No, you are. I know you. I know you. You're the one standing in my smoke.
How you holding up?
Not in any mood to talk about it.
Your fish stinks of the void. What kind of rat will sell such filth?
The kind that don't fancy starving, along with the rest of this town. It's all well and good for you with your rations. We've got to take what we can get.
Keeping that together,
Keep talking, dwarf, and you'll end up eating sawdust from a cell floor.
As long as I don't think about it too much. You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
The barrels and the chests. On the double. Go on, you mute sacks of flesh. The Lord Dread awaits. It's sail.
The Magister stops, barking orders. He sniffs the air like a predator, turns to face you. The wolf...
Oh, but yours is not a stink like the one that's... Tell me, have you ever been strung up by the hands? Your body swinging like a bell's We do cruel things.
He licks his lips.
See, I'd like to string you up too. Rack you with rods and leave you dangling over... Oh, no, that won't do. I'm very good at what... There was a whiff of something in the air. Best convince me I was mistaken.
He leans in closer.
Interesting. So I was mistaken. Very well. In that case, we'll forego the gallows. Seems peaceful here, doesn't it? But they do. Consider for a moment the dwarf. What is he? A mule? A beast of burden? I've need of a rat catcher. Of course. I must depart.
Stay behind? But I've my orders. Same as you. Dallas.
Like ice. And with that, I must be off. No hard feelings about the death threats, of course. How about we part shaking hands instead of One last thing. The Magister's here. Should this happen, just wave this piece of parchment. Adieu and good luck. The time has come, my stitched-lit lovelies. We set sail.
Get on board. These sacks weigh like lead. It's a disgrace I have to toil like this. Left behind like a dog. Bah. 7 curses upon that shape.
The Magister is rubbing the dirt off his...
You! The damn recruit! I'd be what? Yes, I am very much a... Now answer me. Did you meet with the Magister caravan on your way into town? By the Bishop's bones, you saw it? Out with it, man. What happened? Void woken. That means source was used. Which means some... Raymond, that old goat. Always too many things have gone wrong along Reaper's Coast to attribute to bad luck. Rumour has it the Dwarvian Queen herself is behind these acts of sabotage. There's a local thug, Lohar.
It may be interesting to have a word with him. Find out what he's up to.
It's wild territory. Should you find any such place, and better yet, proof that Lohar is working in behalf, they've always been snakes in the grass. Cheap labour, sure. You know what Queen Justinia is like, surely in that case. Go forth, and let the hunt commence!
Так, ну взяли, по крайней мере, задание обломов.
You're safe among friends. Never
Ой,
forget.
нищий.
For a sick dog. A glance at the dog's miserable face tells you it's sick, all right.
What am I, dog's doctor? Dog's sick. Party for a penny. You can sing him a love song.
Keeping it
The dog lies there quietly.
What are you looking at? I'm sick here. Get lost. Got a pain in the neck. And got a bad pain in the neck.
It flinches, a low, threatening under the collar, you find the sharpened points of metal rivets, gouging the poor dog's... The dog gives you a long, hard stare, but the dog goes to bite your hand.
Hey, I feel okay. Thanks, woman. Master did. Huh? Wait a minute.
He turns to his...
You bad man, you!
Wisdom of the ancients.
Penny for a grieving beggar whose dog ran away. God damn it. That was my livelihood. Penny for a grieving beggar? You wouldn't do that, would you? Oh, yes. You would do that, wouldn't you? I couldn't prevail upon you.
He gives you a cool look, then rummages...
That's your lot.
You're safe among friends. Never forget.
Penny for a grieving beggar. Then get out of the penny for a sick dog.
Latest news! Many a latest, my friend.
I miss Joe.
Hello, mister.
The little boy looks...
You be careful. My dad... No, he's not. His daddy's a fisherman like most daddies round here. We're waiting for our...
He went swimming all the way to Fort Happy.
Fort Joy?
That's what I said. Fort Joy. He's going to find his mum and bring her back. That's right.
I think he's an idiot. Hello, mister.
The little boy...
We're waiting.
Hello, mister.
The little boy...
We're waiting for Joe.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it. Look.
Hackles raised, the dog barks at the sand built up beneath the building.
There's something not right, and that's wrong. It's under the house thing there, and it's bad. I can smell it. Not like this. This smells real.
think there's a sorcerer somewhere in this worm-ridden dump? Have you seen him? Whether the chef or Dallas herself are guilty, Lucian's teeth. If you see anything suspicious, anything at all...
He glares at you.
If any of you see so much as a rat's hair out of place, you tell the magisters.
The dwarf peers at an expertly...
Fascinating. Oh, my... I mean, no, what do you... What's it to you?
The dwarf grimaces.
Whatever's wrong with these fish is causing a lot of hardship for a lot of folk. Yes, as it happens. I need to see the effects of eating these fish firsthand. Do as I ask, and you'll be amply rewarded. Wonderful. Now, there's 3 samples that I wish...
The fish instantly churns a sudden vivid sensation of floating in. The dwarf suddenly drifts back in.
How do you feel?
A stream of black bile suddenly erupts from your mouth and across the dwarf's boot. He doesn't...
Well, I'm sure any discomfort will pass shortly. Besides...
The dwarf puffs...
The fish is indeed malignant. Humans are... Ah, yes, the fish you ate is known as crimson bream. Quite a fast, vicious breed. Who is to say what might happen if you brewed a ferocity mix? Seek out somewhere that peddles ferocity herb mixes. But make an addition. One of these... So, now my work...
The dog sniffs the wooden decking.
Something's wrong. I don't know, but there's something wrong, and it's underneath the floor. Be careful down there, missus. You're...
The dwarf reaches into a barrel and pulls out the innards fall to the floor, landing in a pool of dark bile. You'd expect fish to smell, but these reek.
You see the nose on my face, don't you? I bloody know it smells, and I don't care. But the boss has found a buyer for this lot.
He runs his knife through.
I'd say your guess is as good as mine.
The dwarf turns back to his work, slicing and disemboweling fish after fish. Looking at the barrel, you see that someone has scrawled Black House.
Here, leave...
Oi! You look the kind of ruffian who can keep a secret. Fancy a good time? Head downstairs in the Blackpool Tavern. Tell the lummox blocking the way that... Grisha's still the favourite. If I bet against him, I could win big. Or lose it all.
You see a man, well-fed and wealthy. He tries to ignore your presence.
See here, I'm very busy. The factory is crawling with magisters, and our shipments to fish. This is a fish factory. I'm shipping fish to Arks. Now, please, there's the... When you've been in business as long as I have, you learn that there's
a dark shadow.
Sometimes it finds... That's privileged information. I have a trade to protect. An excellent point. Well made. The answer to your question is unsurprising.
That dark shadow...
Not that I've ever met the man. Not sure I want to, if I'm honest. Absolutely not. I don't give away sensitive. That really is enough.
He glances up, recognizes...
I'm busy. Goodbye. If any of you you see so much as a rat's hair out of place, you tell the Magisters. Then we can get them out, and you can get back to work.
If I ever go to Arx, I'm staying away from this black house.
Go away, Dallas, or I'll sorcery you. It's off the fort door you go.
Come on.
You can stay there with the dirty lizards and Joe's mum until you're...
The water looks a bit cold to me.
Что-то, походу, никто смотреть не будет сегодня. Придется переносить стрим на следующий раз, ребята, так что сорян.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Once this was a fishmonger's or a tackle shop.